Alright, so another battle report since I cheated on the first one by accident, I'll tell you. So we're playing supply and demand. So basically we got a zone, 12-inch zone here. We have two objectives that could be destroyed. They could be controlled and dominated. They're each kind of one of our own. And then Chad here is playing Circle and went first, so give us an idea as far as your list. 35 points, by the way.
Grayle, which is Chromac Light. Trying something different with all beasts. So I have Gorax, Stalker, Getorix, Megalith. I have one Gallows Grove, and then Lord of the Feast.
Lord of the Feast, okay, cool. So this is my army here, basically, and I'm playing Madrak again, so just prime Madrak. I have a full unit of champions across the front here. The Bonehammer, Troll Hero. For War Beasts, I have a Pyre Troll, an Impaler, and an Axer. I have a minimum squad of Stone Bearers with the UA. I have a Chronicler. I have a Rune Bearer. And then I have the little Gobblers. So, and then this is kind of our deployment and the setup, the table and everything. And that's it. Okay, end of first turn, so just about everything kind of ran and moved up. Lord of the Feast moved over there, as we can see. And then, would you put Henri, his Amnus?
On him.
On him,
yeah.
Okay. Cast any other spells or anything?
Storm Rager onto the Lord of the Feast.
Storm Rager on the Lord of the Feast, okay. Okay, so basically I just kind of moved everything forward. So ran the champions up, ran the Pyre Troll, riled, ran him up. Madrak emptied all his fury into the stones. They did their did their armor thing and the strength. He moved up, cast Surefoot onto Bonehammer. And then, as you can see, I mean, everything kind of ran up. Nothing really did anything special. These guys ended up running out over there. So, that's it, and we're just kind of waiting right now. Oh, the Chronicler did move up, and he decided on these guys, the champions, to do the knockdown if they get destroyed. So, we'll see how that works. All right. So end of Circle turn 2. So you cast the
it's called Wind Blast.
Wind Blast, and then you had the Stalker.
The Stalker charged here and killed one champion,
right.
And then sprinted.
Right.
He put Primal on, charged, killed, sprinted over.
Yep.
And then shifted over here, gallowsed him for a whole 1 inch,
Yep.
which eliminated his charge ability. Did 4 damage, moved Lord of the Feast over here, the Grove here, and that's it.
And I was contemplating on whether or not I'd use Bonehammer's thing to countercharge over here once he moved over, but I didn't really want to be in range of him, so I decided not to do it, but so we'll see how that goes. All right. Okay, end of Trolls turn 2. So let's see here what we did. So first off,
Carnage.
Yeah, was that it? Yeah. So I activated the Rune Bearer to come up, reduce the spell cost on him. He upkept Surefoot, which was on Bonehammer. And then I had him move over, cast Carnage, and then cast the Flaming Fist on him, which I ended up not needing. Then I had this guy move over, attack the Warp Wolf, do some pretty significant damage to him. Had him move over, attack him, did a little bit of damage. Then I moved this, the Chronicler, up, did the March of the Troll, or Charge of the Trolls on that unit. They ended up charged and then ran a couple guys, and then ended up killing the Stalker. That's what it was, Stalker. Then I had this guy charged the objective, ended up destroying it. He's maxed out on his Fury. I don't know, I think maybe did a couple damage to Megalith. These guys just charged to engage him. And then the hero just moved up. These guys did the strength bonus, also kind of moved around like that. So that's it. So I got 1 point just for killing the objective. And we're good. Okay, so let's see what was happening. So Chad has a problem with hitting all the time, but then doing no damage. So we had the Lord of the Feast just wipe those guys out, which was expected. Got a couple corpse tokens. And then the Gorax came up and charged with Primal into my Axer and didn't really do much.
Much at all, nope.
And then it took Megalith, had to almost...
Max out.
Is he maxed out?
Yeah, he has all 4.
Maxed out. To
well, he put his Animus on 2, so technically he only burned 2.
Yeah, so put his Animus on him, and then finally killed him. So then Getarex just kind of moved over. I think put Henri on himself. Yep, and then
I put Megalith Animus on Grayle in Camp 2.
So that's kind of where we're at. So I got 1 point still for killing that. He's got 0. We're going to my turn. All right. So end of Troll's turn, this turn 3. So basically what we did was not much. I mean, I just moved the Troll champions up and charged the Gorax where I can. Some of them ran, ended up killing him. I was able to attack the Megalith, did a little bit of damage. And then from there, I just basically kind of moved up. They did the strength bonus again. I put some more tokens on them, so they're at full strength. He just ran up in there in the middle. I upkept Surefoot on him. You know, these guys just ran. He tried to shoot, but was outside of range of there. So that's kind of about it. So we'll go from there. All right. Okay, so we decided to call it. Chad's just having some horrible dice kind of rolling. He was going in to try to assassinate Madrak. Got the Lord of the Feast, able to kill a guy, and then shot him. Warped over, got in there. Couldn't really do any damage. The Megalith couldn't really do much. And then Grayle came in, killed something, was able to kind of sidestep and keep coming over here. Just couldn't do any damage. And I still have 1 transfer left, and I haven't used my scroll. So at this point, we're kind of just calling it because the only thing he really has is Getarex, and I'm pretty sure where the position is him. You know, I could kind of take it next turn. So, alrighty, that's it.